Hey, welcome to Unleash Your Tennis. In today's lesson, I want to share 5 tips to help you improve your second serve so that you can serve with more confidence and win more matches in your tennis. Are you ready? Let's dive into the lesson right now. The first tip that I have for you is to upgrade your self-identity. Now, you may have a voice in your head that says, I'm not good at serving, or I suck at my serve. Now, whenever you have that voice in your head, and if you commit a double fault in your service game, you simply tell yourself, see, I told you, I suck at my serve. Whatever things that you have committed, you just simply reinforce that belief. But if you change those voices and turn it into positive statements, such as, I'm a tennis player who is improving every day, or my serve is still work in progress. So every time when you practice, when you make an improvement, even if you commit a double fault, you reinforce that statement that tells you that, okay, my serve is in progress, I'm improving every day. So first tip to improve your second serve is to upgrade the self-identity. Improve that belief in yourself. The second tip that I have for you is to practice deliberately on your second serve. Many times I've seen tennis players taking baskets of balls and serving mindlessly and aimlessly towards the service box. Now, the next time when you are practicing on court, I want you to serve deliberately just on the second serve. So imagine I have a basket of balls here. For the next 20 to 30 serves, I'm focusing on putting second serve in. When I say that, I mean the second serve that I'll be using in my matches. Alright? So if I'm doing my serve practice, alright, I want to focus on my second serve. Alright, so there's 1 second serve in. Okay, second practice. I take my time. Alright, 1 more. Focusing on my second serve. Alright, so in the serve practice, be deliberate. Focus on second serve. Another way that I can do is to play a practice match with a partner with only 1 serve. Alright, in this practice match, you'll be focusing on the second serve because you only have 1 chance to serve in every point. Alright, so give it a try. Alright, remember the second tip. Be deliberate in your serve practice. Practice more second serves. The third tip that I have for you is to have better mental images. Now, let me explain to you why. Now, we all know that to put a serve in, the ball has to go over the net and land inside the correct service box. So, when we are serving, we should visualize the ball traveling in the shape of an arc. Meaning to say, the ball will go up over the net and land inside the service box. So the mental image will be the shape of an arc. Now, when you have that correct mental image, translate that to the technique. Meaning to say, when I toss the ball, I want my racket to get behind the ball so that I have the ability to brush the ball up. Alright? Now, many times tennis players tend to hit the ball down. Alright, they thought that the serve is a smash. They straight away hit the ball downwards and landed into the net. So when you have a good mental image, that is the ball traveling in the shape of an arc, alright, translate to the technique. Alright, you toss the ball slightly behind, alright, and your racket gets behind the ball, alright, and attempt to brush it up, alright, and then bring the racket down So it's like a circular motion. Alright, it's like a circular swing. I get the ball up, and then the racket will come down. So the third tip for you is have better mental image of the ball. Alright, how it travels. Alright, so that when you translate to the technique, it will help you to increase the consistency. The fourth tip that I have for you is to prepare keywords that work for you. Let me give you an example. If I'm serving in a service game, let's say my first serve went out wide, alright, and it went out. Alright, it went out and went to the net. Alright, you can see that the ball went to the net and the direction is going way out. So my keywords will be, alright, spin up, more to the center. So I just remind myself, spin up, more to the center. Alright, so having simple keywords that help me to focus more on the second serve rather than thinking of the technique. So do remember this fourth tip, prepare keywords that work for you. You can have words like spin up, center, down. If the ball goes way out of the court, you can remind yourself, keep the ball down. Alright, if the ball goes to the net, you can remind yourself, spin up or brush up. Alright, so have simple keywords to help you in your matches. The last tip that I have for you is that double faults are inevitable in every tennis game. Whether you're Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, Serena Williams, there are bound to be double faults in your matches. So rather than getting frustrated by the double faults, accept it and move on to the next point. Focus. Tell yourself, okay, I'm going to put this serve in and work from there. So the last tip that I have for you is to accept that double faults are inevitable, accept the mistakes, and focus on the next point. There you have it, 5 great tips to help you to improve your second serve. Now, having a great serve takes time and effort to practice. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I look forward to hearing from you. That's all from me today. Until next time, happy playing.